So hi, I'm Federico Giller, and I want to give you a few tips as to how to produce testimonial videos that will really help us and will be very positive and sort of well structured. And first I want to talk about the framing. Framing essentially is this space right here, and essentially I want the frame to go from the waist up. Okay. Number two is lighting, and notice what I've set up here. I didn't set up the studio lights or anything like that. I just kept it as simple as I can, just an iPhone 4S and me talking straight into the camera with the regular ambient lighting, with the room lighting. And the one tip I have about lighting is that if you just get a desk lamp like this one, just with a regular 40-watt bulb that you can get in Walmart, then you change the experience completely. There might be a little bit of a shadow. Don't worry about it. Again, we want to keep this as simple as possible. Okay? So the other point I wanted to talk about is the distance of the iPhone is going to be about 10 feet away. Okay, you don't want to be zooming in or using any of the digital zoom features. You just want to keep it plain and simple. Whatever the qualities are that it gets turned on to, those are fine, are good enough. The microphone, because you're only 9 feet away from the iPhone, will pick up the voice very cleanly, and you should be in a room without echo. Right now I do have a mic on because I am in a room actually with a lot of echo, and I just wanted to produce a decent enough video for you guys. The other point about framing is that you want a background that you can contrast with. Heavy, busy backgrounds with either books or trinkets or gadgets or pictures, etc. We want the attention focused on the subject. So just keep it simple, minimalistic. Minimal is good, and let them sort of stand out in front of the background. Now that I've covered sort of the technology piece, let me go into the questions that you guys can answer in terms that will most help us, be most beneficial for us to get a great testimonial. And the first one is this: tell me what happened to your patient flow since working with AMPed. How many patients were you seeing before working with AMPed? How many patients are you seeing now? Question number two: what is the biggest takeaway that you received from working with AMPed and the AMPed doctors? Question number three: what is the jewel that you learned that you feel will propel your practice forward the most? And then number four: what would you say to anyone that is considering joining AMPed right now? So I think the combination of these four questions plus the little tips, in terms of creating a decent video, that should help us produce the kind of videos that we really want to have for the website and to promote this great product. So if you have any questions, do email me and we'll stay in touch.